Did you know, as of 2023, nearly 60% of 15-year-old Malaysians have struggled to meet the minimum standards of reading proficiency? The education gap in Malaysia has been a growing concern, especially as our students' performance in the Program for International Student Assessment saw a significant decline from 2018 to 2022. While there is no single solution to such a complex problem, the drop in numbers still highlight the urgent need for change, innovation, stronger teacher leadership support, greater community engagement, and more inclusive classroom practices. But how can we promote inclusivity in classrooms and support schools, teachers, and students, ensuring that no one student is left behind? Hear me out. Instead of just one teacher leading a classroom, what if there were two? As part of the Teaching Partner Pathway of our Fellowship program, our fellows will teach alongside a resident host teacher or Guru Hos in high-need schools. In other words, co-teach.
So co-teaching is actually an instructional strategy where you have two or more teachers working collaboratively to plan, to implement, as well as to assess the same group of students in a particular classroom. This strategy, it leverages on many expertise of both of the teachers to meet the different needs of the students in that particular classroom.
So together, our fellows and their Guru Hos work in collaboration to identify and understand the needs of their classroom and take active steps in addressing those gaps.
So honestly, having two teachers in one classroom, it changes everything. Literally everything. It's not just having an extra existence. When there are two teachers in the room, I think the space within the classroom, immediately it gets more supportive and responsive. I manage the class, she teaches. She manages the class, I teaches. So the class goes smoothly. At the end of the day, learning happens, which is the most important thing for education lah.
I think my first few weeks, I had no voice coming out. But when there's another teacher saying, hey, 2 darab 6, 12, pergilah tulis kat depan. So the first day, maybe I had to push them, give them an answer and say, go, write. Second day, they write the answer, they check with me. Teacher, betul tak? When the main teachers at the front, they check with me. Teacher, 12, betul tak? Say, betul, pergilah. And third day, they don't even have to check with me. They just go to the front. So that has improved the students coming up slowly. So I think that was only possible with having two teachers in the class.
But of course, co-teaching is only as good as the teachers involved. So, how do we ensure that our fellows are great co-teachers?
Fellowship training is not just teacher training. It is also leadership skills. It is also interpersonal skills, something that I can use lifelong and I can pass it on to anybody around me. Like, I am not from an education background. My degree was in biomedical sciences. So going in, being a teacher was something I've never thought in my life, and I've never prepped in my life at all. So fellowship training is something that really helped me to strategize. Like, okay, this is expected, this is the end goal, what is our mission, what is our vision, how do we get there? Everything was laid out in front, and even what are the steps we need to take. So being in fellowship, learning all this is not just teaching kids, not just teaching students. You can be teaching your teammates, you can be teaching your family members. It applies everywhere and anywhere.
So we also have feedback loops. Basically, our observation, or in TFM, we call it CIC. So what happened during CIC is your LDO, basically your teacher coach, they come to your classroom, they look at how you co-teach, and they give feedback. So usually a pair of, outsider, quote-unquote outsider eyes can be good in detecting like flaws or like room for improvement.
Through comprehensive training, workshops, and on-the-ground experiences, our fellows evolve from just co-teachers to change makers.
For those who are interested to learn more about, I think not just co-teaching actually, to learn more about the education landscape, to be part of the education landscape, to be able to make a difference is a great opportunity for you to have the experience of being in a very complicated environment, but it's so fulfilling. A teacher is the leader in the classroom, the leader that leads the students achieving many things in the classroom and outside of the classroom.
Still unsure about the fellowship? Take the leap. With a Guru Hos guiding you, you'll experience co-teaching firsthand, making a real difference in students' lives while growing as a leader. Come join the fellowship and discover the power of learning and leading together.